Hi, Stampers. It's Lisa. Welcome to today's live. My name is Lisa. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I go live every Monday and Thursday here on my YouTube channel and in my Facebook group. I'm a couple minutes late today because Stampin' Up! Just announced their retirement list. And so you see those two stacks back there? That's all the stamps I have that are retiring before the new catalog comes out. So it's making room for lots of fun new product, which I am super excited about. But today we have a fun fold card designed by Heidi Collins. That's who I got it from. But it's this buckle fold. And so I've done the little, pop out before, but I love that she did this banner flag thing behind it. And I just couldn't wait to share it with you guys. So super simple card today. So that I can get back to work on my newsletter and get you guys a copy of the retirement list and what will be leaving our catalogs, because there were discounts galore. The last time we did a catalog retirement, I was a little bit disappointed. There wasn't that many discounts, but man, there were lots of 50 and 60% offs on this list. So I'm going to get it out to you guys quickly because things like that go fast and I don't want you to miss out. So let me put you down on my desk and we'll get started on our card. So here we are. Again, I look all fuzzy. I hope you guys are not as fuzzy as I am. That's so distracting. And this is our card. And so I'm using the Les Shops designer series paper and a Calypso coral base. Now see, the Shops one was the one with all the little storefronts on it, and I did not get that stamp set. So I'm always excited to see ways that I can use the designer series paper that doesn't involve the stamp set. I do not know why it's fuzzy. Did that help? Did it refocus? I have not done anything different, so I can't imagine why it's different now than it used to be. Very strange. Okay, so I'm just looking back through the comments. Everybody's discussing the weather, and yes, it has been okay lately, but I looked at our forecast coming up and we're expecting more snow, which I'm so not prepared for. Beautiful and warm in Southern Oregon, 73 degrees, whereas New York has snow flurries. Go figure, huh? Just Pixie's back there in her bed. Sophie must be upstairs taking patrol. So happy Monday, everyone. Not seeing any questions. So if you did do a question and I missed it, please let me know, because I obviously didn't catch it. We're going to be doing this fold here. And so in order to do this, what we're going to want to do is we're going to take our card base, which is the 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we're going to go ahead and put this 4 by 5 1/4 designer series paper on the front. And then we're going to have this 4 by 5 1/4 designer series paper on the inside. But I'm not going to glue that down yet because we're going to tuck this underneath and we're going to glue this from the back side and then fold that over. So this strip here is 6 inches by 1.5 inches, and I believe it's too long. So don't worry about that. And then I'm going to need another scrap of white to do this here. I'm not going to need the scrap of Calypso coral because that's coming out of the card front. I have been working like crazy designing cards for you guys while I am out on my shoulder surgery leave. And I'm already up to, I've got 5 over there ready to film, and I've got 3 I've already filmed. So you will not be missing out. No, it's not the lens because I always clean that before I put it up. Because yes, have watched several where people have fingerprints on the lens, and that's not it. Okay, when I put the adhesive on, I'm going around the outside and making adhesive here, but not in the middle, because I don't want this designer series paper to stick to where I'm going to be cutting out the die cut. So it's just glued around the outside edge. And then on the inside, we have a sentiment, and on the outside, we have a sentiment. And for both of those, I believe I was using Comforting Thoughts. So yes. Okay, so thinking and praying for you, and hoping this is a feel better kind of day. I'm going to do my stamping before adhering the white, because if there is ever a mistake, we want to make sure we can flip it over and stamp on the other side. I'm also going to be stamping in Calypso Coral ink, and mine is going a little funky. Not sure why. I think I'm just going to order a new pad. I do have the ink refill, but it's just being a little funny. And our ink pads usually last a very, very long time. And I always suggest you get the replacement inks, the ink refills. Number one, because you can re-ink your pad, but number two, because you can use so many other techniques using the refills. If you are a lover of the 2022 to 2024 in colors, that was this one. Oh, Starry Sky and Orchid Oasis. Okay, these are the 5 colors that are going away. Starry Sky, Orchid Oasis, Parakeet Party, Tahitian Tide, and Sweet Sorbet. So these colors will be retiring so that new colors can come in. Now, if you like any of these colors, stock up, because it's going to sell out before the catalog ends. I'm just sure of it. It does every year. And if you have bought any of these ink pads and you really love them, make sure you have the re-inker, because nothing is sadder than a dry pad, right? Well, I mean, there are a few things, but a sad pad or a dry pad is not a good thing, especially if it's one of your favorite colors. Okay, so I'm just going to do a little bit of scoring here, because I'm going to fold this over, and scoring always makes for a cleaner fold. And then I've put some adhesive on here, and I'm going to put my adhesive to the back side of this Whisper White layer. Okay, because that's going to allow me to bury that piece so it's not visible. Okay, then we're going to be cutting out of the front here, and for that I'm going to be using the Nested Essentials dies. So I'm going to take the 2 largest ones. I'm going to use one to cut a hole out of the center of my card front, and I'm going to use the next one down to cut out of basic white. Okay, so here I'm just going to line it up on one of our lines so that it doesn't look crooked. I'm trying to center it from left to right. And remember when I said don't stick the designer series paper in the middle? That's because I want to take this off, and I'm not going to use the DSP, but I am using this. And then I need another layer of this in white. might be going fuzzy right now because my hand is up higher than the desk. Hopefully when we're back down to the same level, it will clear up again. I make sure and keep the machine to my left because it's my right arm that's bad. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to insert this right into that hole, but we're going to adhere it onto the paper. Now we can do that either way. It's like we can sandwich it in the middle this way. I think I like that because that way when we flip it over, it kind of covers up some of that DSP. So what I'm going to do is set that down in there with the designer series paper coming across the top, making sure that I'm in that hole exactly like it came out. And then we're going to put some adhesive underneath that DSP. And it shifted. Lovely. Okay. Okay, so we're going to center it right in that hole, holding it in place. I'm going to pull this over and do that. Ugh, fuzzy. Come on. I might have to contact StreamYard and find out what's going on because I'm not doing anything different. That it should be fuzzy now when it wasn't before. Okay, so here is our buckle. And what I want to do here is I want to flag the end. So what I did to flag the end was I kind of found the center. So see if I lay it on this is my center line, the 0 here. And it seems to be 1.5 inches. So 3/4 of an inch is going to be my middle. And then I usually will come down 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to do this. And that's going to be okay because we're going to cut that off. Don't panic. And let's see, I'm going to come about this far. And then, let's start this over. I'm too far out here. Let's do this. Okay, that's our center. And I'm going to come down here. So then we're going to go from this corner down to that point, and from this corner down to that point. So that's giving us our little flagged thing at the end here. And then we're going to stamp on this one. So see what card today. Sometimes we need those. I felt like the box we did last time was a little more on the complex side, so I was trying to go easy this time. Might be too easy because we're not even 15 minutes in and I'm almost done. Okay. So I need that pad again. I'm sure somebody besides me can see where I put Calypso Coral, right? Oh, I put it away. Imagine that. Okay. Okay, thank you to those of you who are remembering to put in hashtag prize patrol. That is how you get entered into the drawing to win today's card, because somebody will get this card in the mail. I will be sending it out this week. Oh, goodness. I put that on upside down. There we go. Sorry about that. Luckily, that came up rather easily. If it doesn't come up easily, I have some stuff called Undo, UNDU, that I get off of Amazon, and it's an adhesive remover that works great. It even works on photographs so that you can lift photographs off of a scrapbook page and it doesn't ruin the emulsion. Let's see. Oh, come on, where did it go? There we go. These are the ones I want. I'm using some sequins because they mail really easily. They don't put bumps in the top of the card, so they don't poke a hole in our envelope and possibly cause us additional postage. They're nice and flat. And then we're going to put 5 of them on there because it's good to put things on in odd numbers when working with embellishments. So since it was such a simple card, I thought it needed 5 instead of 3. The other thing that you can use when you're trying to pull a layer off is dental floss. If you have some waxed dental floss and you can get that between the 2 layers, that will often help as well. So here is our card. I hope you like it. And like I said, I'm going to end this a little early because I'm going to go work on the newsletter. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my newsletter. That's where all the goodies go out. That's where I share special sales that I'm having, where I announce that I have new tutorials on the website, which I do. And you can go to my website, queenbeecreations.net. And then up there in the menu bar, there is newsletter, or you can put /newsletter and it will take you there and you can give me all your information so that you are included in the list of people who get all the goodies. So let's share our wheel. I have had that in the background collecting names to see who's going to win Prize Patrol. So here's that. We'll take this one out. Oh, that's awesome. Yep. See, Undo is fabulous stuff. So congratulations, Jeanne. You are our winner today. So you know the drill. You're going to pop on over to queenbeecreations.net. Up there in the address bar, you're going to add /prize patrol, and you're going to put you're going to claim your prize by putting your address in there so that I know where to mail your card. So thank you to everyone who came. I do have the next card for Thursday. As I said, I've been busily working on things. So Thursday's card is going to be a diamond flap card. Ooh, I guess I should share my desk again. So this is the card we're making on Thursday. Come on, focus. I'm going to put it up here. I know this one focused. So this will be Thursday's card. Okay, so come back and see us Thursday at 2:30. And in the meantime, watch for that newsletter and be sure to shop my website and take advantage of all of those awesome deals. Thanks. Bye.